solid team. We could say kind of an unbreakable team, although they play at the Bernabeu today.
OK, commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings.
It may only be week 7, but Atletico Madrid have the rare distinction of being ahead of their capital neighbours going into this eagerly awaited derby. And there's extra spice to an already hot date, given Atletico's win here in May against Real to win the Copa del Rey final. As you've heard, that represented their first victory against their eternal rivals for 14 years. And after a 100% start to this La Liga season, Diego Simeone's side not likely to pitch up here with any lack of self-belief. Real Madrid have, in passages, produced some good football under Ancelotti this season. There's a handball against Contrao. Jerry, what's been significant about Real Madrid for most of the season under Ancelotti, and to his own admission, they haven't started with the kind of intensity in the early minutes that he's been looking for.
No, that's because there's so many new players coming in. You know, Gareth Bale hasn't started again, but he's been a substitute. You've got Illarramendi, who's playing in tonight. You've got Isco, who's come in. And there's been a lot of uncertainty. You know, the season started off with Mesut Ozil, and Khedira wasn't available. I think they're missing Xabi Alonso big time in the anchorman position. They'll miss him big time. But then Modric has been in and played. When he's played really well. He's not in tonight. He's gone with 2 real defensive midfield players, and that's given credit to obviously this Atletico Madrid side, which is very good at defending and hitting on the break. Watch Koke and Arda Turan in the flank positions.
Just one change to that Real Madrid side from the team that won in very fortuitous circumstances at Elche in midweek. One change sees Illarramendi come in for Modric. 3 changes from the Atletico Madrid side that won last week at home to Osasuna. David Villa, Gabi and Felipe come in Sua and Mario Suarez don't make the bench at all. Suarez is injured, has a knee problem, and the Brazilian Batistão on the bench. Here's Di Maria, who's kept his place ahead of Bale. Arbeloa, Di Maria, squeezed through here to Ronaldo. That's Isco, it's well blocked by Juan Fran.
Look at the intensity of these Atletico Madrid players, Kevin. This is a proper derby game. Here we go on the break, Arda Turan.
There's always drama when these two meet, one way or the other. And you just get the very distinct feeling that Atletico Madrid here, believing that they deserve to be on this big stage, they deserve to be ahead of Real Madrid in the table, they deserve to have this 100% start. Can they maintain it?
Well, that's going to help their confidence, there's no doubt about that. It'll make them feel as if they have the credibility now. But I think they're in the best shape they've been in the last 17 years. And like 17 years ago, this Atletico Madrid side won the double, and that was on Radomir Antic, and Simeone was a player there. Here they go on the break. They're very good at this.
This is Koke looking for Costa, who's well policed by Sergio Ramos. Thiago. There's no question that Carlo Ancelotti has gone for a little bit of extra muscle in the heart of his midfield, with Luka Modric dropping to the substitutes bench. Khedira and Illarramendi will know they're in a game tonight against this tenacious midfield of Thiago and Gabi, Arda Turan and Koke. Work rate is a given for the team in red and white.
I don't think there's a harder working side in Spanish football than this Atletico Madrid side. Really do put in the effort, and they're closing down. And the one-touch football at times when they're being pressed themselves is good. But technically, they've got some really good players, and their bench isn't too bad either, Kevin. I have to say, there's some quality players there that, if needed, can come off the bench. And one of them, Raul Garcia, has popped up with a lot of goals so far this season.
Another interesting point to the 2 starts these sides have made is that Atletico Madrid are outscoring Real.
It's Diego Costa. He's taken the mantle on, hasn't he, since Falcao's gone. And I thought he would have a good season. He's going to hit 20 goals plus this year. And it's a shame they've got an injury to Adrian, but certainly David Villa is a very good replacement. There's no doubt about that.
David Villa has very recent memories of the Clásicos, of course. Cheapest of Atletico Madrid's summer signings, Villa. This is Iaramendi. Straight to Felipe. Here is Costa. Good firm challenge by Iaramendi. Effective one. This is Contrao.
There's the tussle between Ramos and Arda Turan. What a competitive player Arda Turan is, and he's technically very good as well, Kevin.
Well, I remember you and I doing Atletico Madrid games, Jerry, towards the back end of last season, when there was quite a bit of talk that Arda Turan might be leaving the club at the end of the season, and I think your comment at the time is, why would you want to leave this project under Simeone? He's not leaving. He's just signed a new deal to 2017.
No, he's a quality player. He's an important player. This is a good run from Diego Costa. His first touch just let him down a little bit, and Pepe sweeps up nicely at the back.
Costa committed himself to the challenge. Very much part of his game, of course. Just for once, Pepe didn't mouth back at the referee, just accepted the challenge. It was certainly a foul.
And you can see he's got a bit of the ball, but it's a wee bit, a fraction late. But have a look. There he is. He's won the ball. He just comes in a little bit dangerous, I suppose. It's almost a tackle from behind, and the referee's having a word with him now. Mateo Law just telling him, but he can't help himself, Diego Costa. He's such a passionate player. He wants to compete. He wants to score goals. And he wants to be on the winning team. But something's got to give tonight, Kevin. Real Madrid still unbeaten, and that's a foul in Iaramendi. Still hasn't come to pace with life in Real Madrid after being a big kingpin at Real Sociedad, and he's still coming to terms with that, although he's only 23.
Well, Mateo Lahoz, our referee, just making sure that Costa got the message. But everywhere you look around this Atleti side, players who have improved by a measure under the stewardship of Simeone. Still not 2 years into the job, although it seems a lot longer.
Yeah, I was surprised when you said that. I thought it was coming up to 3. And yet he's not even 2 years. It'll be 2 years in December, but he's made so much progress. They have improved, and their belief is definitely up there. They've won 3 trophies, Kevin, in that 2 years.
It's more than Real Madrid have done over that period. But this is a tough place to come. Real Madrid on a very decent record in terms of matches unbeaten in La Liga.
I think it's fair to say this is Atletico Madrid's toughest match of the season so far. And it's great to see them in the Champions League. They've got Porto coming up next week. And look at the height Ronaldo gets up there to get a glancing header on that. But this is certainly their toughest task.
Real Madrid haven't been beaten here in the league since around the time when Simeone took over at Atletico Madrid, December 2011. A run of 22 games. Di Maria losing out to Koke.
That was a sloppy first touch from Di Maria. It's not a free kick. I think they've turned together, and Sergio Ramos had a half-a-yard start on him.
There's Arbeloa. Had an interesting exchange of tweets in the week with Barcelona's Gerard Piqué.
It was quite
Real
funny.
Madrid's win at Elche in midweek.
It was quite funny, I have to say. Very funny indeed. The last line was the best part for me, though, about swapping. Was it the theatre for the movies?
Here's Juan Fran. Well, it all emanated from Piqué's tweet, having watched the Elche Real Madrid game. Real Madrid were favoured very much by the referee on the night, Muñiz Fernandez. Piqué said he'd just been watching a comedy film, to which Arbeloa replied, It's nice to see some people swapping theatre for the cinema. Past reference, no doubt, to previous Clásicos. The claws are away now.
Until the end of October, Kevin, when the first Clásico comes up, and that's Barcelona at home to Real Madrid.
How many out of 10 under Ancelotti so far this season, Jerry? They're unbeaten.
Well, I think he's done 8 or 9 out of 10, really, because, you know, the team is still developing, and yet they're unbeaten. And, well, they weren't great the other night, yet they managed to win the match against Elche, which was more good fortune and poor refereeing than anything else.
Ball won back well by Felipe. They're looking for an offside flag. There isn't one, and a goal. Diego Costa gives Atletico Madrid the lead in the derby. And this fixture continues to serve up early goals. 9 of the previous 11 Bernabeu League derbies had seen a goal in the opening 15 minutes. We've got another.
Well, this is a mistake from Di Maria, Kevin. Back defending on the edge of his box and taking a chance. There he goes. He's lost possession, and that was springing the trap. Beautiful. This is what they're so good at. Playing on the counter-attack. There's Di Maria losing to Felipe. You know, and that is a place you cannot take a chance. Cannot take a chance. That's a fabulous finish. Well, he was previously on 7 goals. He's now on 8. He's equal with Leo Messi. That's how good a season he's having.
Lovely assist, wasn't it, from Koke, who's the top assist
he is
in this Atletico side this season.
Well, Koke's work ethic is brilliant, but he has quality as well, and that's why he's been called up to the national side not too long ago. And there's thumbs up from Simeone. That's exactly what they wanted. Now all the pressure on Real Madrid to come back. Now this is the first game, Kevin, but believe it or not, in 7 league games that Real Madrid's not been in front. They've gone behind.
Sada Turan. And the confidence of Atleti was high going into the game. It's risen a further notch or 2 now after that Costa goal. He's 8th of the season. Do you know, he's never scored more than 10 league goals in a season, Diego Costa.
Well, he's going to do it this year, Kevin, for sure. Talk of him getting called up for the Spanish national side as well. Hasn't played for Brazil at full level. Although Vicente Del Bosque is keeping his cards very close to his chest.
Iaramendi. Khedira for Contrao, back with Sami Khedira. David Villa. They find that awkward in the end. Just seemed a little flat-footed there with Costa in behind him.
This is Di Maria taking the chance, losing possession to Felipe, and a fabulous pass from Koke and a fabulous finish from their top goal scorer, Diego Costa. Puts him on 8 goals, 8 league goals, Kevin, this season. Level with Lionel Messi, and there's a lot of this game left to play.
Shouldn't forget to mention the fact that Liverpool met Diego Costa's buyout clause in the close season. But such was the confidence that Simeone put in this man. He said, you're going to be a regular, you're going to be a main man up front, and he's delivered for him.
Yeah, you can understand why Brendan Rodgers was going to pay the 20 million for him.
Absolutely.
He's definitely well worth it, and he would have been a fabulous acquisition.
In by Felipe. There's Costa in there again. Benzema, Ronaldo, whom we've seen very little in the opening 14 minutes. Turan trying to shake off Khedira. Never go claiming that Contrao was high there.
Well, I think he was fouled before he actually clashed with Contrao. That was a foul there, but this one comes in and he volleys the ball into him. And that's where the damage was done.
Watch his foot.
Oh, he catches him in the follow-through. That certainly hurt.
Not entirely convinced he was as hurt as much as his cry of anguish and his roll suggested. That was certainly contact. Diego Costa loves to be
He loves to be the villain.
He does. He plays it better than anyone. Just a little stare at the crowd after he shoved Arbeloa.
I think it serves to wind him up as much as the fans.
Precisely. Took the words out of my mouth there. That's exactly what that's the game he's playing.
Well, they will spur him on. Keeper come a long way for this one. Courtois, all 6'7" of them.
Third season on loan from Chelsea.
Well, they've done well to get him for a third season, if you ask me, Kevin. This is, I think, the best young goalkeeper in the world.
Wonderful future ahead. We're having a very good battle for the #1 jersey for Belgium with Liverpool's Simon Mignolet. Haven't they produced a fabulous generation of footballers, Belgium? And so far, Isco, Ronaldo, Benzema not in the game.
They didn't play that well against Elche. It was very disappointing. Even the manager said that, Ancelotti. He expressed his concern about how poor they were, and he knows they were lucky to win that match.
Room now for Di Maria. He'll be keen to atone for his error, which led to the Costa goal. Certainly it was a foul on him. There's a little pull of the shirt from Contra. That's why he's given it Atletico Madrid's way.
I thought he was going to give it for the kick on from David Villa. Yeah, he's given it to Atletico Madrid. You're right, Kevin. Lots of composure at the back here for this Atletico Madrid side. Well, Real Madrid are too far off them for a start, Kevin. Players are getting the ball down and having 2 touches on it when they should really be getting pressed on their first touch. And that's the difference between the two sides at the moment.
He's on. And offside against Felipe.
Had to be tight. Wow. Maybe a foot and a half. Very tight decision.
Khedira. Ioramendi. In case you've just joined the game, Gareth Bale still to make his home debut. Missed the last 2 games with a thigh muscle problem. Ancelotti deciding not to start him here. Of course, there's a Champions League game coming up in midweek for Real Madrid here at the Bernabeu against FC Copenhagen.
Perhaps a concentration from Arbeloa, which he acknowledges straight away. And just looking at this 4-4-2 formation, Kevin, of Atletico Madrid, how narrow they are, but they work so hard. As the ball's been hit diagonally across, the full-backs are working the first touch of the player who's controlling the ball. They're closing them down much quicker than Real Madrid are.
Isco. Sergio Ramos, who was very fortunate not to get a red card with Elche in midweek, which would have ruled him out of tonight's derby. Pepe. Ronaldo wanting a free kick, nothing doing, and this is Diego Costa. His confidence is sky high. Arda Turan for Thiago. Juanfran, former Real Madrid player. Juanfran's cross. Watching practice for Diego Lopez, who continues to keep Iker Casillas on the bench.
Look at Artur Turan coming across, Kevin. Look at the work ethic. 3 red and white shirts in front of Ronaldo.
In between Thiago and Koke, taken on by Benzema. Ronaldo never really got himself settled over the shot. Apologies from Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it was never on to have a shot on his left foot from that range. He's looking for the free kick there, for the challenge from Koke. Doesn't get it. A bit of frustration, and that's why he's had a shot from what, 30-35 yards on his left foot.
Di Maria. Thiago. Diego Costa. Juanfran. Run into trouble in the shape of Iaramendi. He's trying to release Ronaldo. Cut out by Thiago. Good as it can get for Simeone in the opening 22 minutes of the first half. Real Madrid yet to threaten Courtois in the Atletico goal.
They've been well contained, Kevin, but I think it's been too easy, their containment. That's one of the problems. Now look there, 1, 2, 3 red and white shirts. Every time it goes wide, that's what you're going to get. This work ethic of this Atletico Madrid side is so good.
Hunt in packs, don't they, so effectively. Khedira. Di Maria. Header on by Benzema. Courtois to get down smartly. And Juanfran concedes the corner.
Oh, very alert play from Karim Benzema. He gets his head in there first. Just a glancing header, but it zips off the surface and causes a few problems for Courtois. Good ball in from Di Maria. And it zips off the surface, hits him on the chest. I think Juanfran happy to put it away for a corner kick.
Di Maria to take. Header on by Ramos. And only the crowd appealing for a handball in there, not the players in white.
Yeah, that's always a good signal, Kevin. That a hit a hand, they'd have all had their hands up. It's hit him right in the chest, Thiago.
Just little signs, though, that Real Madrid are beginning to settle to the occasion. It's not good from Felipe. Mateo Lahoz might be looking for a card here.
Look at the pressure being applied by other Real Madrid players. Certainly well, it is. He's trying to wrap his foot around the back, and he does stand on the instep of Ronaldo's foot, and he has to be careful. You can press, but you can't dive in. There it is on the chest of Thiago. Never. And the referee's got a perfect view, Kevin. Not a hand in sight.
And the referee just issued a word of admonishment to Felipe. There was no booking. So having a word with Simeone, who must be thankful, I think, that his left back didn't pick up a yellow card there. Another night, another referee might well have done so. Challenge from behind. Pepe, Ronaldo, Ramos, Benzema, all poised. Looking for good delivery from Di Maria. Met by the head of Costa. Felipe.
Great ball.
Koke picks out David Villa. We were all expecting him just to put his laces through the volley there. Decided not to take it on, David Villa. Felipe. Miranda. Godin.
I agree with you, Kevin. That ball from Koke outside of the right foot was perfect for David Villa to head on the volley with his right foot, and I fancied him to take it on. Don't know why he wanted to take a touch, but it came from a mistake by Pepe, giving the ball away, trying to play a pass out, giving it away. Now here's Ronaldo.
Di Maria. Teasing one in. Benzema! Second header in quick succession for Karim Benzema. This time he doesn't test Courtois.
It's a great ball again from Di Maria, far post. He's got to hit the target, Kevin. You can't miss it at the near post, not in that angle there. Got to hit the target. I know there's a bit of pressure from Juan Fran, but I just think Benzema needs to do better than that.
Just appeared to come off the head of Juan Fran. I think Real Madrid should have had
possibly
a corner there, Jerry, because I think Benzema was looking to put it into the corner of the goal from where the delivery came from Di Maria, and he was unlucky looking at that replay.
What a deflection. But again, the threatening and two good crosses from the right hand side with the left foot of Di Maria has caused a problem.
Ancelotti has not had the intense start that he craved, but sometimes you have to praise the opposition. It was the same with Elche, the little newly promoted club in midweek, who weren't overawed in that game. Should really have got a draw out of it at the very least. Played very well. Atletico are playing in similar fashion here and deserving of their lead. Looking to make it two. Godin well advanced. Pepe away to safety, anywhere would do.
It's a good ball in, Kevin, a good free kick. And look at this, far post Godin. It's just slightly behind David Villa. He can only put it back into the danger area again. They're all over the place, Real Madrid's defence, and Pepe happy to put it out. Look at the shirt pulling there from Miranda. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Corner swung in, free header! And Thiago. Chances do not come more gift-wrapped than that one.
Free header, Kevin, heads the 6-yard box. This should have been a goal. Totally unmarked. Who's picking him up? Isco has gone to sleep on the edge of the box, and he's got 2 yards on him and should have hit the target and should have scored.
Substantial let-off there for Real Madrid. Contral. Mendy. Benzema. Be closed down by Diego Godin.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind they have been quicker to the ball. They're sharper. They've worked harder with the first touch. They put pressure on the opposition a lot more.
Arbeloa. Di Maria.
That's the free header, Kevin, and he knows, Simeone knows, that is a gilt-edged chance. And Thiago, all he's got to do is tuck his chin in and head it down, and he should have scored. surprised they get that much space.
Zinedine Zidane, of course, alongside Ancelotti these days, very much part of the coaching staff after previously being sporting director here at Real Madrid. But a big part to play in Isco signing, and also Gareth Bale.
Well, I said earlier they've made some good signings, but it's going to take them time to settle in. This young man's done well. He scored a lot of goals. 5 goals so far this season. Isco, he's been playing really well. At some stage, what's going on here with Contrao and Arda Turan? Piggyback, was it?
Di Maria. So, pass which would have turned the hair of Ancelotti grey still. And the whistle not eventually come in favour of Real Madrid, but he was very ambitious there, Di Maria.
He's very fortunate as well.
Contrao. There's been a lot there of Isco.
Well, that's the foul, and he tried to let the play continue. He's given the ball away, and then he called back the play for the free kick. Here's Contrao.
Isco. Free header for Felipe. Pepe. Ronaldo given no time at all on the ball. Diego Costa. Arda Turan. Control possession here from Atletico. It's an area of their game as well that they've improved upon. Ball retention.
Well, he's gone down so easy, it's untrue, Diego Costa. The referee's not even going to acknowledge it, is he? He's run into the shoulder of Arbeloa, and then he starts holding his left calf. Now, what's this all about? Have a look. He runs in here, just tries to barge past him, and then he throws himself to the ground. Watch him throw himself to the ground.
Just maybe the right foot caught Costa, but didn't look to be significant contact there.
No, he's gone down the side, but he's trying to make something of it, Diego Costa. And similar things happened in the cup final here, Kevin, where they got in among the players and put them off their game. But this is all Costa's making for me. He's thrown himself to the ground, trying to get a free kick when there's no free kick there to be given, and the referee acknowledged that. There, Gabby suggesting something similar here when he's tackled Contrao. He's gone to ground.
So Costa off the pitch for the time being. Real Madrid at this moment with a man advantage. Iaramendi. Not sure the referee could do anything to get out of the way of that attempted pass, which was a miscue from Iaramendi. Just see maybe some stud marks on the shin there of Costa, unless that's an old injury. And don't forget to join us over the weekend for more La Liga football from week 7, Espanyol Getafe. Our coverage begins 6:30, Sky Sports 1 for that one. 8 o'clock, it's Real Betis against Villarreal, also on 1. Monday via Sky Sports Extra, it's an online offering. Granada, Atletico Bilbao at 9. Khedira, Di Maria, Aramendi, Di Maria, Arbeloa, Sami Khedira, fed in early by Di Maria, and Zhao's going to have to chase to apply the pressure here on Juanfran. Isco. Nice little flip from Khedira, and Benzema's gone down way too easily there.
Well, there's lots of kidology going on in this game. People trying to get the upper hand in the edge, and it's a brave challenge from Sergio Ramos.
Ronaldo. A lot of the teammate Isco on that occasion. It's a poor pass from Ronaldo. It's Koke.
He's done well, Koke, to get the throw in. There's a little touch. There's a turn, and then he throws himself to the ground. There's no contact at all from Godin. And several players on either side trying to con the referee.
Costa. Pepe went to ground. This is Arda Turan. Another chance. Another good opening. Goes astray.
Well, he's got lots of time to hit the target, and he just rushes his shot, Kevin. He's got to hit the target here now. There's a turn, and it's his fingers on the back of Pepe's head, and Pepe's gone down like he's been elbowed. The first yellow card, Arda Turan.
The referee has shown a degree of leniency up to now.
I think he's done well, Kevin. Mateo Laurent has done very well. He's not taken any of the kidology that's been going on. And it's late. The ball's passed, and he does catch Ronaldo. But if you go to ground in a sliding tackle and you don't get the ball and you get the man, you run the risk you're going to get a yellow card. And there's been several, let's say, borderline decisions in terms of whether yellow card should have been given out, and the referee, I think, has got that one right.
Fed in by Di Maria. Initial header was won by Diego Costa. Just shows his worth to this Atletico Madrid side at both ends of the field.
Yeah, he won a previous one about 10 minutes ago from a free kick, Kevin. He's very, very good defensively, but they all are. They all work very hard for each other. Actually decent play from Contrao.
Do you know, a fabulous player though Falcao was, with a great goal-scoring record. It might seem a strange thing to say, but our Atletico a more balanced team without him, in the sense that not everything has to go through him.
Yeah, I think you're right, and it's lots of players scoring goals. We've talked about the subs bench and Raul Garcia, 4 goals already this season, Kevin. I think Miranda has looked a much better settled defender. Looked like a handball. Looked like a handball.
Referee is going to produce a first Real Madrid yellow from Trout. getting a full explanation on why the booking has arrived.
Well, there's the reason. His hand is up, his left hand's up. But what I don't like is, have a look at Gabby here. Once the ball's touched anybody's hand, he's always looking for an edge. He was at the centre of the sending off in the cup final with Ronaldo, and then he went himself, didn't he, for diving.
Five minutes to half-time. Real Madrid fortunate to be only a goal down. Atletico Madrid have missed two good chances, one in particular for Thiago with a free header. Turan has missed a promising position. They don't look comfortable, do they, on defending set pieces?
How can he get fingers around the back of his head and then claim it was an elbow, Kevin? I mean, surely he knows in this modern age we can see it on a replay.
Miranda attacks the near post, a header down, spilled by Diego Lopez, who made a very good block to deny Diego Costa his second goal. It's a decent double save from Diego Lopez, and at this point in the game, hugely important.
It's a massive save, massive save. Now, the two Diegos are having a little bit seat of each other. And he loves the controversy, doesn't he, Diego Costa? I think, is that for the one that spilled? It was a 50-50.
And they're not asking each other what they're doing for dinner tonight, those two.
This is a proper derby game, Kevin. Now, free header again, good save. And I think he's entitled to go for that, but it's not the first one he goes for. He throws his foot out again, Diego Costa. That's what upset Diego Lopez. He's got lots of needle in this match. Some good individual battles going on, and there's a good second half coming up. But Real Madrid are going to have to improve an awful lot. They could have been 2 or 3-0 down now, Kevin.
Koke in late there on Arbeloa. Simeone turns away in frustration. Surely can't have any complaints about the referee's decision to put Koke now. Simeone wants aggression, he wants it controlled.
Well, there's two challenges. Arbeloa wins the first one, and then the ball spills out, and it's a 50-50. And unfortunately for Koke, Arbeloa is a split second in front of him. There's the first one. Second one, he's a split second. I'm not sure he even made any contact now. There's the foot up the second time. That's what the complaint's all about. Not the first one, but the second one, when the ball had gone. The left foot of Diego Costa comes up, and he's saying, you lifted your foot to me. And they're not going to agree on it, are they, Kevin? This is going to continue.
The referee wants Di Maria to take the kick again. Having a word with Godin and Ramos and Miranda. One or two more in there.
Mateo Lahotte will do well to keep a lid on this game, Kevin, I tell you.
Always a fixture for a strong referee. Firmly out via Thiago. Back in by Pepe. Di Maria. Away by Godin.
Well, he has a little kick on him there, doesn't he? Coming forward, Diego Lopez.
Ronaldo. So often the man to get Real Madrid out of his difficult position. Cristiano Ronaldo in by Di Maria. There he is, trying to provide the equaliser. So far, almost at the end of the first half, Ronaldo has been a peripheral figure.
Well, it's three great crosses from the right-hand side from Di Maria, and I thought Ronaldo was just on his way down when the ball arrived. He got underneath it. Another good chance. Well, there's a cross coming in. He just skew whiffs it off the head, and it's a good chance, Kevin. And they've only had half chances, really. In contrast, you've got Atletico Madrid have had 3 excellent chances. and should have done better. Thiago should have scored.
Two unbeaten sides so far this season. Atletico Madrid with a joint best ever start to a season. They've equalled their record of the 64-65 season and 91-92 with 6 straight wins. Real Madrid have made it, or rather Barcelona have made it 7. The win against Almeria earlier. Atletico Madrid have got 2 stoppage time minutes to negotiate at the end of what's been a highly encouraging first half for them. Mendy.
Final ball, still letting them down. A lot of Real Madrid players are looking to take 2 touches when sometimes you're only going to get 1.
Turan, protected well from Khedira. Taken on here by Koke. Felipe, lovely nutmeg there on Mendy. Felipe out of position, but Godin's across to make sure there was cover.
Kevin, it's not 2 Athletic Madrid players, it's 3 every time. And Isco's probably used to maybe 1 or 2, but not 3. And their work ethic, they're still working harder for me. And they're winning more of the battles all over the park, at the back, in the middle of the park, up front. Atletico Madrid are winning more battles than Real Madrid at this moment in time.
Khedira. Just seconds left of the first half in the Madrid derby. Mendy. Not a lot really Real Madrid could do about that cross. And they've got work to do in the second half here.
Well, there you have it, Luka Modric and Gareth Bale. Any surprises there, Ozzy?
No, not at all. He has Gareth Bale in the bench, and he's somebody that can change the game. He is the man for the job. We have seen him so many times last season in Spurs, so he certainly can change the game. I just hope that he's really fit. If he is, he could be the ace in Ancelotti's hand.
What kind of impact can he make in this second half, Albert?
Well, it is an impact, but it's a player very similar than Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of running and very powerful and running into the space. If Atletico de Madrid keep defending the same way, he will have to find the spaces. Probably I think that Modric is a very important change as well. He's going to control all the ball. That we're talking about possession, and obviously Modric is going to give Real Madrid more possession than the midfielders that they had in the first half.
Carlo Ancelotti clearly wanting an impact from Gareth Bale and Luka Modric. Ronaldo as well. Only 2 players had less touches than him, Diego Lopez and Karim Benzema. Let's get back to the second half. Jerry Armstrong and Kevin Keatings.
Welcome back. So the world's most expensive footballer finally makes his home debut. His former Tottenham teammate Luka Modric also arrives for this second half alongside Gareth Bale. Angel Di Maria, who started ahead of Bale tonight, has made way, and also Mendy removed from the midfield. No surprises there, Jerry, for you?
No, that's the 2 we were talking about at half-time, Kevin. That's the 2 I would have made. They need more possession in the middle of the park. Modric has been really good this season. Well, the referee's going to stop it now. Mateo Lahoth is stopping it for, I think it's David Villa. Got a knock. He doesn't usually feel an injury, I have to say. It's Arbeloa gets up well there, you can see it, it's an elbow. He jumps, he catches him with the elbow in the back of the head, just there. I think he felt that one.
Well, El Derby Madrileño is being separated by a first half Diego Costa goal. Incidentally, that's his 12th goal in his last 13 starts for the Brazilian, dating back to last May. Gareth Bale, of course, played in North London derbies, a decent goal-scoring record, 5 in 10. He could really announce himself on the Bernabeu stage in this huge game with a vital second-half contribution.
Well, he came off the bench against Villarreal to get an equaliser. He did very well.
Of course, he was due to start the last home game here against Getafe, but injured a thigh muscle in the warm-up. Kept out of the midweek game against Elche. We were led to understand as a precaution. We were expecting Ancelotti to start Gareth Bale this evening. Foul by Costa. Ramos. So now Real Madrid have to try and work the ball a little quicker to try and find the spaces that have been denied them for most of this derby up to now by a fabulous tactical game plan from Simeone up to now.
Well, they've got to be quicker, but their passing's got to be better in that final third. I still feel they've given it away too cheaply. This is good play, though. And Isco still... Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerously high. I'll take the point from Diego Costa that he's put his head down, but I think it's a little bit of both. Oh, he's got a yellow card. And do you know what? He's probably talked himself into that one. He's going to get sent off, Kevin.
The referee looks like he's reaching for... Oh, it's just his... Is it just his pen? That was a nervy moment for Diego Costa as he reached down into his pocket again, the referee, having already got the yellow card out, just to get his pen out here.
Well, you have to see he's talking himself into it, Kevin.
Just can't help himself, or just accept the decision, but he wants to continue to badmouth the referee.
Look, it's a confrontation though with the referee. It's confrontation with everybody, the goalkeeper, the centre halves, everyone. And that's just the way he plays it. He lives on the edge. He's such a good player as well, Kevin.
Oh, good moment there for Godin. Trying to sweep it away on the half volley, but mistimed it. First corner of the second half goes to Real Madrid.
Look at Arda Turan having a go at him, saying, you catch yourself on. You know, he knows they need to keep 11 players on the park.
Goes Ramos again. Atletico defend the set piece well. He's no stranger, is he, to yellow cards. Diego Costa. I remember the Copa del Rey final, Jerry, had 15 yellows, including a couple of doubles. You mentioned earlier Ronaldo and Gabi were sent off. Of course, Mourinho was sent off on the touchline in that game. It's fiery, they always are. There's plenty more drama to come here.
Certainly is, but it's who can keep the composure and who can take their opportunities. That's a mistake that wasn't punished, and certainly Real Madrid have made at least 3 or 4 mistakes in the first half and got away with it. Now again, Diego Costa chasing something he was never going to get, and as long as he doesn't make a meal of it, he'll be okay. But too many players trying to con the referee.
Bale looking for his first run. David Villa. Good decent run by Costa. He's certainly keeping Pepe and Ramos honest at the back, isn't he?
Look at the timing of the run. He's just timed it to perfection, got in between the two of them, and Pepe's done well to get the block in.
These are nervous whistles from the Real Madrid supporters. Simeone's side look to double their advantage. Real Madrid have been ill at ease from several set pieces tonight. Koke to deliver. Cleared by Ramos. It's turned into a pass in the end for Ronaldo.
balance a little bit as he's trying to execute that crossfield pass. But it was Ronaldo won the first ball in the air, Kevin, from the corner kick, and then he's on the end of the ball that was kicked out by Sergio Ramos.
Arbeloa. Contrail. Bale taking into trouble in the shape of Miranda. Foul given against Gareth Bale. I understand he's finally found a place to live. He's going to be, by all reports, renting Kaká's house. Mussolini, of course, no longer at the Bernabeu. He's gone back to Italy. Arbeloa. Now more audible signs of frustration from the fans at the Bernabeu. Atletico Madrid players will be aware of it, looking to frustrate more.
Well, I think he's going with the lads, the feet up, the studs up, Isco. He didn't catch anyone, but it was intent more than anything. And, well, sorry, it's Modric, not Isco. Well, the free kick's been given in favour of Gavi.
Pepe. Sergio Ramos. Isco is just not able to find those little pockets of space tonight, which he's been so adept at doing already in a brilliant start to his Real Madrid career.
It's because they narrow the pitch down, and the two full-backs tucking in alongside, and the two wide players in midfield tucking in alongside. They narrow the pitch down and make it difficult. And Bale's got the ball, but he's got two to go past every time. He's going to have two players. He's got to beat the wide midfield player first before the full-back gets engaged in. Tactically, they're very good.
No answers yet to the puzzle being set by Atletico Madrid, whose fans walk the streets of the capital these days, puffing their chests out. They don't cower when they come across the opposition. They meet them face to face and say, don't underestimate us. And nobody does these days. In fact, the Zenit St. Petersburg coach, the Italian Luciano Spalletti, says that Atletico are now a real force to be reckoned with. Beating Zenit in their opening Champions League group stage game. They go to Porto in midweek.
Well, I think they're the favourites in the group, for me. They're a very complete side. Oh.
That's a ride quite clearly from Ramos.
He's getting a little bit impetuous, Sergio Ramos. He doesn't need to win every ball. And Diego Costa's clever there. He's already won one free kick backing into him. This one, well, it's pretty obvious what's going to happen there.
Fed in by Koke. Here's Bale. Isco. Ronaldo. Back by Modric.
Do you know what really do well as well, Atletico Madrid, Kevin? They make you play the ball to where you don't want it to go. In a position that suits them, it doesn't suit you. And they don't give you too many options because these little triangles, these little 2s and 3s they work in, they do it so well.
Isco, one of the flair players in the white of Real Madrid, still in his stranglehold. Way by Godin.
He's run into the shoulder of Arbeloa and gone down here. Linesman seen it. There's no free kick for me. And again, just trying to milk the situation. Well, it's Felipe Luis, and there's barely any contact at all, Kevin. Have a look. They just two of them shoulder to shoulder and he goes down. I don't know what's going on. Whether they're trying to kill the game or take the sting out of it.
It's as if Simeone's saying, get up to Felipe.
Get up, get on with it.
Let's not fall into this trap. It's understandable why he's making those claims. Wants his side to concentrate on what they did so well in the first half. Arbeloa. He's given a goal kick. Well, certainly took a Atletico Madrid touch last.
Well, his touch inside was too heavy, Kevin, and that's what allowed Koke to get a toe poke in. Well, Gabi got to be happy with the way the second half started.
Count the number of touches Benzema's had tonight in the fingers of one hand. It's no slight on his character, but it just shows how little Real Madrid have had the ball in the areas where Benzema was going to really profit from. He had a couple of headers in the first half, one which caused a problem for Courtois, but otherwise service to him has been great. Good run. Out of Turan. Thiago. Isco. Alan is back immediately with Gabi.
Yeah, press really well, Kevin. Put pressure on the first touch. Don't let him turn comfortably anyway. And then he's fouled. He's pulled back by Gabi. But it stopped the attack or the counter-attack from Real Madrid.
An hour gone. Isco. It's a nice touch, poor. Away goes Costa, and he's onside. It's Diego Costa. One-on-one with Lopez, who makes the big save. Rebound for Gabi. In goes Villa. Vital block from Pepe. Well, they just can't stretch their 1-0 advantage. They've had several opportunities to do so, Atletico. Now Modric. Taken on by Bale.
Is it inside or out?
Challenge from Felipe, and I think it's just outside. It's a yellow card for Felipe. And it was barely a metre outside the box.
He was in full stride, wasn't he, Gareth Bale? And the ball's gone nicely from there. Well, he's fouled outside and he falls inside. Felipe does well to catch him outside the box. There's no doubt about that. Free kick in a very interesting position.
Two of the world's best exponents of set pieces will always be interested. Right foot of Ronaldo, left of Bale. Which will take the honours?
Luckily, he's one of the players that hasn't been booked as the yellow card mounts.
Gareth Bale just having a word in the ear of Ronaldo.
Well, it's going to be at least a 5-man wall, isn't it? And you can be sure the wall's going to jump, Kevin. Is he going to hammer it low? Is he going to take a chance and drive it low, knowing that they're going to jump?
Can't be sure whether it's Ronaldo or Bale yet. It's Ronaldo.
Sometimes, you know, it's maybe too close, Kevin, because he needs to get it up and over the wall. And it's maybe better being another 2 or 3 meters out.
Well, from that position, he's got to take a lot more off, and he didn't.
I don't know, I thought, you know, there's people in the wall there, there's white shirts in the wall who pull out of the way. And on sight, the goalkeeper, Courtois, he might have been better just going for one of his own players. This is the chance on the break. Now, there's his first touch, it's terrible. I think his right foot touch inside slows him down, and had he got a better first touch, he would have done much better than that. I think he probably would have scored. But another good chance for Atletico Madrid, who should have and could have stretched their lead.
Here's Bale. Isco, Modric, Isco, Arbeloa, Gareth Bale. Again, 2 and 3 red and white shirts there to meet Bale. Liking what they're seeing out here. Bernabeu faithful. Seen plenty of the ball. Again, it's tremendous shape. Out of possession. Few, if any, gaps.
He's predictable, Diego Costa, to say the least, Kevin. He knew he was getting there first. He was always going to nudge him in the back. He just can't help himself. Now, he's got to be careful, though, because he has already been booked.
Ronaldo has given that away, but just picking up the point Jerry made earlier. He's forced to play the ball under pressure where he didn't really want to play it, and as a consequence it was a poor pass. Here's Isco for Bale. It was for goal, Gareth Bale. Trout sees no pieces off Courtois.
Well, it's half a yard of an angle he gets in here on his left foot, and he puts it in, it zips off the surface. Courtois happy to gather it. They need double cover in those wide positions, certainly to stop Ronaldo and Gareth Bale. They're happy, Kevin, whenever Real Madrid's got to give the ball out the Arbeloa or Contrao out in the wide positions. The fullbacks, they'll let the fullbacks have it all day long. But look at this on the break.
Contrao doing a good job. Costa. Isco. Again, no time on the ball. No. Gets his first touch, but as soon as he tries to take the second, there's a man on him. Yellow card for Sergio Ramos. Tee on Costa on the yellow now.
Oh, it's from behind, Kevin, and he knows he can't put his foot in there, and he wants to try and win it. He can't. He holds his hand up, but he's going to get booked. That's the chance. I thought his first touch was so poor. Not allowed Pepe to get across, and he never really got a hold of it properly.
Koke with the free kick. From the out via Contrao. Koke leaves it for Arda Turan. Just trying to get the cross in. It's not as far as Koke. The final touch of Pepe. Corner kick. There aren't too many Atletico fans inside the Bernabeu. Those that are here witnessing a really good performance, one which really, with the chances they've had, should see them out of sight in the derby. It's far from that with a quarter of the game left. Still struggling to create genuine goal-scoring opportunities here, Real Madrid. Khedira. Resorting to hopeful balls into the middle now.
Well, as I said, that last cross came in from Khedira from the right-hand side, Kevin, and as I said, they'll suit them. Now, this is what they don't want.
All the way through for Bale. Almost as if he's trying too hard, and of course, it's understandable. And this is home debut. Coming off the bench at half-time, but on the break, Atletico looking threatening again. Villa for Costa. And find a way past Pepe.
Corner. He doesn't think it's a corner, Pepe. The referee's given the corner. Tailed off. On the break again, they're so threatening. Let's say. It's come off both of them. I don't know who would come off last.
It's a toss of a coin that went Atletico's way. Player to lope into the Real Madrid penalty areas, the Brazilian centre-back Miranda, wearing 23. He's challenging at the near post. Of course, he was the man who scored the winning goal here. The Copa del Rey final between these two last May. Miranda. Here's Bale. Full flight. He's shown too much of that to Godin.
Well, again, he's got three players. He's gone past Turan, he's gone past Felipe, but Godin, the cover player, has got a couple of yards on him.
Wondered at times when we've seen Atletico Madrid put in this prodigious work rate whether they're fit enough to see it through 90 minutes. The answer has been in the affirmative from the matches so far. Of course, to factor in the mental side of the huge capital derby, but so far so good for the team in red and white. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, that's moving. It's awkward for Courtois. Benzema couldn't find a shooting position. Modric caught that really well. I'm lucky to see it fly wide.
Well, this all comes about Ronaldo's got a one-on-one, and he comes inside and gets a shot off. A lot of pace on it. The keeper can't hold it, and the loose ball falls to Modric. He does well to keep it low, but he can't hit the target. And it's better for Real Madrid, but they're still only working off scraps, Kevin. They're not having it their own way as Modric tries to get that one on target. And it's been better the second half, but look at the chances that Atletico Madrid have had on the counter-attack. The referee's given the free kick. Contrao was looking the advantage. But this all could change on one decision. One player who gets another yellow card or a sending off, it could just switch just like that. It's very delicately poised.
Costa getting exactly what he was looking for there.
It's a good target man, Kevin. He's encouraged the challenge from Arbeloa. He's got the free kick, takes the pressure off his team. There's the frustration from Ancelotti. But really, these two at the back, Godin and Miranda, haven't really been stretched, Kevin. Real Madrid have been playing off scraps. All the better chances have gone to Atletico.
Ramos. Another Turan, a little braver than Isco there.
Well, he's only got one more sub to make, Kevin. It's less than 20 minutes to go, and that's what he's got to do. Morata has to be the gamble, the 6'3" youngster who's got talent but lacks experience. Does he take off a full-back and go with an extra striker, or does he do a straight swap with Karim Benzema? That's the big question.
Arbeloa. By Pepe, although stretching his neck muscles, but Courtois happy to see that fly comfortably over his crossbar.
Yeah, he's up early. Can't direct that one on target. He's well up in the air, but difficult skill to perfect. The substitution's going to be made, Kevin.
Isco, who makes way, so not able to extend his fabulous goal-scoring record of 5 in 7 games prior to tonight. There's a significant body of Real Madrid fans who'd like to see Morata starting games at the moment. He's looked very assured and confident when he's come off the bench, and they'd like to see him starting ahead of Benzema, who's not a great favourite here.
He's a handful, Morata. He's going to do really well, I think, in the years to come. Not frightened, he's put his foot in there, he's blocked it. He's had a little bit of a niggle with Miranda straight away to impose himself. There he is, just a little nudge to say, I'm on, you're going to remember me. Hey, what? He's only young, but he's keen.
Benzema's goal-scoring record, of course, Jerry, is very good. Equates to one just about every 2 games in the famous white shirt, but I think it's his perceived lack of work rate that the fans don't particularly favour the Frenchman for. Morata has certainly given plenty of work up top, but let's see if the change works for Ancelotti.
He's pulling his shorts down as he's fallen Arda Turan. Well, Morata, he's an ex-Atletico Madrid player, by the way, Kevin, as well. He started off at a youth level, but he could make a big name for himself. I wonder, will he follow in the footsteps of Raul?
Whose boots, so to speak, were on the other feet, weren't they? Ex-Atletico, and of course went on to break all sorts of records here at the Bernabeu.
So he's a lot more physical and he's pacey. Look at the size of him and look at the pace he's got, Kevin.
And Morata gets his cross in. Felipe's there. Well, Jerry's making the point earlier that the 2 centre-backs had not been stretched almost through the entire derby, but Miranda had something to think about here.
He's a different type of player. He's got pace, he's physical, he's mixing it with them. Might have been out of play there, but they've caused him all sorts of problems since he's come on. The young man could really cause a problem.
This is how much it means. That's how much it means. It's whether you've got a social life for the next few weeks.
Good header from Sergio Ramos. Now, if the young man Morata leads the line and puts pressure on them, the others follow suit. They could start to press and cause a lot of problems for Atletico Madrid. Problems that they haven't really had in the last 75 minutes.
Every opportunity that Atletico could still pinch a second goal on the counter-attack. So with Real Madrid in possession, it's almost a 4-2-4. Ronaldo and Bale in the wide areas, and Benzema and Morata down the middle. Arbeloa.
It's a poor pass from Sami Khedira. He didn't give Arbeloa very much chance.
And a poor pass from Khedira's best pleased down below. Not only could he not get onto the pass, but he's stretched to do so. He's picked up a yellow card.
Well, it looked like it was out, didn't it? Fractionally. Tough one to call for an official from the far side, Kevin, but it looked slightly out to me. Great play.
Tremendous feet there by Felipe, and taken on by Koke. He's presented that straight to Contrao. He's a little stronger than Felipe in the challenge. Now Khedira. Ronaldo wants the ball playing here by Khedira, who attempted it but delayed it too long. Ronaldo. Support from Modric. David Villa. Free kick against Ramos. Another tackle with Costa.
It's a good battle, isn't it, between these two? Look at the fight here. Diego Costa does well to get his body in line for the ball and wins the free kick. So can't bear to watch.
They're not used to losing to the rivals from the Vicente Calderon. Copa del Rey final win last May. It's Atletico's first win in any competition against Real Madrid for 14 years. Able to earn a corner. Here's Thiago.
Great tackle from Morata, Kevin.
Well, it's little moments like that that can set the tone for a comeback. Decision-making poor from Real Madrid in the final third.
He's onside.
Another well-timed run this from Costa. Pepe across to meet him. And here's the latest to see a yellow card. That's yellow card number 7.
It's not the best defense.
Losing count.
Not the best piece of defending, is it, Kevin? Look at the way he goes in the tackle.
Every one of Real Madrid's back four now on a yellow. Felipe, Arda Turan, Koke and Costa in the book for Atletico. 10 minutes to go. Koke and Arda Turan over the set piece. Deliberately walked to the edge of the penalty area for David Villa, who's disappointed in his technique. Good looking cross, Costa's in there. And it dropped for Koke. And Koke off the bar. And Miranda denied on the follow-up, and Real Madrid living on their nerves here, and still Atletico can't put this derby to bed.
How unlucky is Koke. What a fabulous piece of skill, controlling inside and hitting the crossbar. Brilliant ball into the box. The goalkeeper's done brilliant for me, because I thought Diego Costa was going to score, but this is quality. He's so unfortunate, Koke, and a brave block coming up. I think it's Pepe gets himself in the way. It is. Could have been 2-0. It could have been game over, Kevin.
In comes the corner, and referee's decision is a goal kick for Real Madrid. Well, Atletico have already proved this season that they're a match for the best. Simeone's side drew both legs of the Super Cup. against Barcelona. Signal their intentions for another very good season under the Argentine. It's continuing apace.
Who was that to? There's an awful lot of that sort of passing's going on in this match, Kevin. Sloppy. This is a quality moment for me. Koke, who's had a fantastic game. So unfortunate as Morata battles.
Can't remember, Jerry, when I've seen Real Madrid pass the ball quite as badly as they have. Sometimes, as you've mentioned already in commentary, they've passed it badly under pressure, but there's been occasions when there's been no applied pressure, and it's just been, as you used the word, sloppy.
The last 3 passes they've given away have been under no pressure at all. No pressure whatsoever, but they need to improve if they're going to beat teams like Atletico Madrid or Barcelona, which comes in, what, about a month's time?
Wistful look towards the bench. I'm sure he doesn't want to come off, but limping quite a bit at the moment is Costa.
Good ball. Oh, need a little bit more pace from Morata.
Simeone's got Leo Baptistao, and I think he's going to call for the Brazilian to replace his compatriot Diego Costa. There's Bale, who's had no impact since he came on. More Modric, both second half substitutes. Contrao. Flipped off the head of Thiago. Fed in by Khedira. And on the volley, Morata! Denied by Courtois.
Kevin, he's made something out of nothing there. What an acrobatic volley that was. Oh, there's a free kick given on this one.
Tell you what, Diego Costa, Jerry, is as good as it gets in positions like that. Running the channels, he just leans into his defender, and more often than not, he'll get the free kick.
He's got it off. He's got it off. What a volley this is, Kevin, from the big lad. Superb. What a great save from Courtois. There's the volley. Good save.
Listen to them chanting the name of Morata. Morata. It's aimed at Ancelotti in the next game. And that will be here against FC Copenhagen in midweek in the Champions League.
Well, he is coming off, Kevin. I think you're right. Baptistao will be the replacement.
The score got David Villa in attack. And it is Baptistao. Made a summer move from across the capital from Rayo Vallecano. Started the last game. That was his first start for the club, and a 2-1 win against Osasuna. Costa's left his imprint in more ways than one on this derby again. Five minutes to go plus stoppage time. Arbeloa. Bale losing out tamely. Nobody up to support the ball in from Baptistao. Simeone's ready to bring two pairs of fresh legs on, Raul Garcia and Christian Rodriguez.
Well, Christian Rodriguez has got a lot of pace, good left foot. Raul Garcia, said it earlier, Kevin, he scores goals from midfield. He's a good engine. Excellent bench.
David Villa wearing the smile of a man who's doing his former club no harm at all here.
Well, he's going to take a striker off and put a central midfield player on. That's what it looks like. Raul Garcia. That'll be the replacement.
Baptistao. Lucky break there for Atletico. It's Leo Baptistao. Support from Thiago. Given a lot of time to shape the shot across Diego Lopez, and not too far away from the Portuguese midfielder.
Well, he has too much time for my liking, Kevin. He's had 2 touches before he has the strike, and I think Diego Lopez had it covered.
Simeone still waiting to get Christian Rodriguez on, the Uruguayan international.
Well, the clock's ticking, and it's not in Real Madrid's favour.
Well, their poor defence of their league title last season was very much down to poor away form. Looks like they're going to have their colours lowered here at the Bernabeu in the league for the first time since Barcelona won 3-1 here in December 2011. 34 home games since unbeaten in the league. Arda Turan will make way for Rodriguez. Another fabulous shift from the Turkish international. Here's Modric. When called upon, Courtois has made 2 or 3 good saves. He's thinking about another there.
Plenty of venom in it.
Effort dip from Modric.
Plenty of venom in the shot, long range. Got hold of it, just couldn't keep it low. Had Courtois interested though, Kevin. And this is the angle from the other shot. Wow, how close is that? Does it clip the outside of the post?
Shave the post.
Wow. There's Christian Rodriguez.
Atletico Madrid, 60 seconds plus stoppage time away from a huge win to maintain their 100% start after 7 games in the league, to match that of the reigning champions Barcelona. In by Ramos. Khedira picking out Bale. No change out of Felipe, Gareth Bale on that side since the second half began. Here's Benzema! Fabulous challenge, and it's side netting only from Morata. I think it might have been Juanfran that got across to deny Benzema a shot at goal here.
Well, there's a hesitancy and 2 players leave it. Benzema gets his foot in. The angle's tight. I don't know if the goalkeeper gets a touch or not here, Kevin. We'll see it better from this angle.
What an important challenge there from Juanfran.
It certainly was. Let's see. Oh, does he get a leg to it? The referee thinks not. But since Morata's come on, they've caused a lot more problems. Something for Ancelotti to think about in the future.
We're in 3 minutes of stoppage time. The improvement of Atletico Madrid, which continues under Diego Simeone, is being firmly underlined here. They're not over the line just yet. 2 minutes to go. Arbeloa. To him via Khedira. Hopeful ball in. That's what Real Madrid have been forced to do.
The thing is, Kevin, it's crosses from the right from Arbeloa or Khedira. It's not the players you want on the ball. You want Gareth Bale. you want Ronaldo, people who have a bit of quality and pace in it.
Modric for the free kick. It's comfortable for Courtois. And Real Madrid have got just 60 seconds now to find partial redemption. The fans would have demanded all 3 points, what they normally get here. Simeone thinks time is up. That's premature. Here's Baptistao doing a great job for his side, eating up a few more vital seconds. But if they are to win Atletico, Jerry, this has been no fluke.
Not at all. For 75 minutes they have really bossed it. Their tactics has been spot on, Kevin. Could have extended the lead on 2 or 3 occasions. No fluke whatsoever. Real Madrid have been second best until the last 15 minutes when they've caused a few problems, and that's when Morata has been involved in the action, and he's won quite a few of the balls in the air. But it's not been pretty from Real Madrid. They've had to mix it, and they don't like the tactics that Atletico Madrid have used.
Well, he looks resigned now, Carlo Ancelotti. Courtois writhes around in agony. Gareth Bale was trying to protest his innocence. What happened here?
He's left it too late and he's dropped the ball. That's what's happened. He's dropped the ball when he went to pick it up. And Gareth Bale's right. That's a mistake from the goalkeeper.
Not altogether convinced there was too much contact either, and Bale looks nonplussed about the body language of Thibaut Courtois. It was almost a horrible moment for the young Belgian.
It was a mistake, Kevin. What's you say? He lets it slip out of his hand, and Bale sweeps it with his right foot and gets the ball. I don't think he catches him at all.
Atletico Madrid buried their Real Madrid hoodoo in the Copa del Rey final last May. They've now buried their La Liga hoodoo against them home and away. Their first victory in the big Madrid derby since October 1999. And Simeone's Atletico Madrid sit proudly and deservedly at the very top table of La Liga, winning here by a goal-0.
Well, if it's not already closed after that performance and result, the gap between Spain's big two and Atletico is minimal. Atletico win their first League Madrid derby this century, and it's Real's first league defeat at home for almost 2 years.